Hola a todos. Oh my gosh. Super sour blueberry. I hear that some people don't like to go back and watch live videos if they don't catch the live stream because it's a lot of pausing and answering people's questions and chit-chatting with everybody. But so I apologize for that, but it is what it is. Hola, Maria. Thank you for joining us, or me, sorry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Mundo de Muñecas. Hi, how are you doing? I am doing really good here at the new house. You can see the silla behind me. How are you? It's been a while since I've done a live. Hola, Maria. Hola, Dalilia Mendoza. Hola, Victor. I like your new home. Thank you so much. Please let me know where you guys are from too. I recognize a lot of the names from past lives too, but I always like to see where all of our new viewers come from. Marco, hola. Thank you for joining us. Hola. I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to share a little bit about what it took to move in and how things have been going so far. Saludos, Victor from Mexico City. Deborah, hello from Iowa. Thanks for joining me, Deborah. Maria, how do you like your new home? I love it. Love it. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm not just saying that. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for asking. Hi from Seattle. Mundo C. Thanks for joining me, Esther from California. Oceanside. Nice, Juan. Gracias. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, everybody, for joining here. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. He always is barking, I swear. Congratulations. Thank you. Hola from Oregon. Nice, Ali. Thank you. And Maria. Hola. Can anybody let me know if the internet, if the Wi-Fi is doing okay? I'm hoping that it is. Do you live in your new house? Yes. The Sia is behind me. We moved in just about a week ago. So we've been here for a week now. And I'll definitely be posting a house tour of the house. But we need to do a lot of unpacking. Because the house tour right now, if I did it, it's literally just boxes everywhere, bags everywhere. It's a disaster. So, yes. Hello from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hello, Lorena. Thanks for joining me. It's so great to see everybody. My camera. I have the door open for lighting. We have single light bulbs in our outlets right now. We don't have light fixtures. So it's a little bit darker in here than it would be if we had the light fixture. So I have my window open, so I'm hoping the camera doesn't blow over. But there's quite a bit of updates that I wanted to share with everybody here on YouTube. Some really good things have been going on. Lots of changes have been happening, and I want to share it with you all. And a little bit of drama on TikTok that I'd like to share and discuss too. So I just wanted to first say that yes, we are moved into the house. We're here. This is where the live is coming from, our first live from our new house. And you all will be getting a home tour video probably within the next week. I've been unpacking and still I have tons to do. So please be patient with me. But yes, we're all super excited. No more rent. We're living mortgage free. I couldn't ask for more. I really couldn't. God is so good. I'd like a way to contact with you. We will be going to Guanajuato soon. Maria. Okay, message me on Facebook at Our Life in Guanajuato, Mexico. If you use Facebook, I talk to a lot of our viewers through Messenger. So please do. I would love to visit as well. Sorry, the camera's shaking. So you'll definitely get a home tour. And then also someone noticed on our TikTok that Paloma isn't around. Paloma is not around. She's been gone for about a week too. She flew out to Minnesota. You're welcome, Maria. Congratulations on your new home. Thank you, Felicia. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much. So Paloma is gone, and Paloma's going to be gone all summer in Minnesota. She did amazing. She flew out all on her own, out of Querétaro and into Dallas, and then from Dallas into Minneapolis, where really good friends of ours went and picked her up, and she's staying with them for the summer. Her goals are to work as much as she can. She wants that summer job like all teens do, and wants to start a savings. And she really would just love to spend time with family and friends while she's there and enjoy a summer in Minnesota. So it was really difficult to send Paloma off, really emotional. A lot of the little ones were upset and cried for her. Mommy did too, Pa too. But it's really, really good. She'll get a chance to kind of make some decisions on her own, get out into the workforce a little bit, and just kind of live not with mom and dad being by her side all the time. So far it's going good. We speak every day, and she's happy. She's loving it. The family that she's with is just amazing, and Paloma is super lucky to have this opportunity. So Paloma will not be in any of our videos at all this summer. Thank you, Living Letty. Gracias. Thank you. So it's definitely different not having Paloma here. She is a big mama's helper. She is also a wonderful big sister. So the kids have been adjusting to Paloma not being here. But the last few days I've noticed that some of the middle-aged girls are kind of stepping up a little bit and showing a little bit more maturity and spending a lot more time with the littler ones in place of Paloma. So they are getting to shine a little bit. So it's been good all around. Yes, Maria, give her a chance to grow up a little bit. Yeah. We do keep a pretty good hold on the kids. We homeschool, and we are around basically 100% of the time. But there definitely comes a time where they need to start experiencing little bits of the world without mom and without dad. But we're really lucky that she's staying with the family that she's staying with too, because they have the same sets of morals and stuff that we have. So it's truly a blessing. What else did I want to talk about with Palomita? I think there was something else, but I can't really recall. So she hasn't found a job yet. She's looking for one. And like I said, we talk every day, and she's doing good. So I think that's about it about Paloma. She's dearly missed. And she feels like she's been gone forever. And I remind her, like, it's only been this many days, or it's only been a week. And she's like, oh my goodness, it feels like forever. So I imagine she's going to be wanting to come home in a couple of months for sure. So we moved into the house. When we first moved into the house, we did not have any electricity, any running water, and we did have a toilet and a shower. So we did have a little bit of running water, but most of the water before. And now it's only been a week, and Erasmo had the electricians come out. All the electricity is set up. Hi, Pa.
Hi.
He went out and ran some errands, so he didn't even know I was doing a live. So welcome.
Hello, everyone. Hola a todos, ¿cómo están?
I'll move the camera a little bit. When are you guys moving to the house? We are in the house. We are, but I'm not going to show you all of our boxes and bags. So we'll be giving you a home tour really soon. No worries about that. It will be coming, I promise. And it'll be the first, I will only post it on YouTube. Oh, isn't he? Yeah, the baby is getting so big. Yes, he is. Thank you. He is getting to be big. So I'm chatting with everybody about Palomita and how she's been gone. I just got on the chat, so I didn't know. That's fine, Jovita. No problem. No problem. Yeah. You guys will be the first to see the house. Do you guys want more kids? Oh, that's a great question. So we have, after we went through our adoption, it's been 7 years since since the adoption. And right before that and after that, I think we decided that, well, I know we decided that we will love on any children that the Lord brings our way. Any children. So we do some family planning, but we don't use any contraception or anything like that because we're open to whatever the Lord has planned for us. Your house has windows and doors. It has doors. It does not have windows. That's what I was going to mention. Victor, where's Maya? She is relaxing and watching a movie because she doesn't feel very good right now. But we had our doors installed, and then our window maker was the same person that made our doors, and the windows have not been started yet. So we boarded up all of our windows, and we are just living like that for now. Hijo, ven. Here comes Elfa.
Maybe he's hungry.
Oh, is
I
he?
don't know.
I think he just
He
ate.
was playing food.
Oh, okay.
He
He
was
should be
on
fine. I
board.
think he just wants to play. Yes, I just want to play.
He wants to play. Okay.
Okay. See, hijo. Stop buying new toys. So, we don't have windows yet. Hola. Someone said hello. Who was it? Living Letty. So, we're living like this with the doors, but not the windows. We boarded up the windows, and Erasmo got all of the electricity wires, ran through the house with the electrician. And today, he just got the main electricity cord from the meter to our house installed, and the meter installed. So now, officially today, a week later, we have electricity. For a few days, we didn't have any electricity at all, not even with the generator, because there was no wires in the house. So we were living by candlelight. And then we ran the wires through the house, and now, and then we were running on the generator in the evenings and at night. And now we are full hooked up to the grid. We're no longer off grid and have electricity. So so far it's been really nice. The appliance that I missed the most was the refrigerator. We have a large family, as many of you know, and it was really hard keeping like milk and cheese and cream for our coffee and stuff like that inside of a cooler, and our yogurts, so that it wouldn't go bad, because of course ice melts it. There's no place local that sells ice. We have to travel for ice. So it was quite interesting, right, Bob?
Yeah.
We had some things go bad. We had some spills, and yeah, I am definitely not an off-gridder. Tough sometimes. Yeah, it is. You guys are amazing. I'm racing 2 of my nieces. Aw, I didn't know that, Mundo de Muñecas. Then, that's wonderful. Sorry for my fingers in the way. I don't have another device. Paloma took my phone. Is it 1 floor or 2? Jovito, so right now we have 1 floor. We have 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms right now. We designed the home for there to be an upstairs, but it's not going to be anytime soon. No, it's mostly for if the kids, anybody wanted to build an apartment upstairs or something like that. I am really satisfied with the 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on this floor. So that's what it is right now. That is our definition of a dream home. Before this, when we lived in the rental, we had a huge 2-story, and that was a pain to clean. No lettuce. Their house has no windows or doors. We do have doors. I don't know what I missed. Yes, we do have doors. We just don't have windows, but that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Living Letty. Yes, this is the Ziad. Isn't it beautiful? It keeps the house cool during the day, and then it stays warm in here at night when it gets cold outside.
Like
So
right now it's kind of chilly outside, so it's
Mhm.
getting warmer in here.
Yeah, it is really, really nice. I definitely recommend for anybody that is building here in Guanajuato, at least. It's really, really nice, and it's beautiful. I love it. We were gonna paint the cement white in between the CR, but we decided not to because of the contractor that we had that was going to paint. We didn't really feel comfortable giving him the paintbrush and going at the CR because we kind of had a little bit of a disaster with him sealing the CR. So that's okay. We're going to leave it as it is right now. Don't paint the brick. No, no, no. We're not. We just wanted to paint the cement white in between. So you would see the CR and then the cement would be white, if that makes any sense. So yeah, saludos from Mexico City, Jorge. Saludos, and machete paint on brick retains moisture. Oh, I didn't know that. So then we could possibly get mold, which we wouldn't want to do that either. Aguas un chilango. Be careful. Aguas looks rustic. That is the goal. The whole house is rustic with a little bit of modern in. So that's the goal. I'm glad it looks that way. I took a lot of time, a lot of research in designing what the house was going to look like. And Erasmo was super happy with it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows every inch of this house, you guys. He built every part of this whole entire house with his hands and with the constructor's hands. He was out here every day. And he did not do construction in Minnesota. He did a little bit of roofing, but that's about it. So I am just super impressed at everything that you've done here. And I'm so grateful for all of the effort. Men are amazing.
Thank you. Without you, probably wouldn't make it here.
Well, that's why we're partners, right? Yeah. I mean, we always talk about that. I have my good half, and he has his good half, and we just make a good whole. We always have. The brick looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Yes, Maria says, good job.
Thanks.
See, it's hard work. I saw him out here like every other day, and he's sweating. Of course, you can see he lost like 30 pounds. And telling everybody what to do and trying to keep it all organized. And of course, I have this plan of how I want it to be. And then he has to translate that plan to the workers, and it wasn't always working out. So he was getting attacked by both sides sometimes. Erasmo, con Toño. You guys look so happy. You are both glowing. Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Está con Toño.
Gracias. We are.
Con Toño, he means probably like con todo, Erasmo con todo.
Sí.
Like with everything, yes.
Yes, everything.
Con todo.
He's learned so much. He was even saying how he might do construction now because he's done a little bit of everything. Be a construction helper. So we are really, really happy. There's always ups and downs, but for the most part, we just can't believe that we're here. Shocked and astonished. Erasmo will take moments out of the day and he'll just be like, wow. And I'll take moments out of the day and I'll just be like, wow. To have the freedom from rent and to have the freedom from a mortgage, I can't explain. Nobody can take this from us. It's ours. And I really feel like I wish everybody could feel that. Because back in the day, that's what our ancestors did. All of us, we all had our own. There wasn't as much poverty and as much low income as there is today. And so many people don't own homes. And we were one of them in Minnesota. We had a mortgage. So I get it. You do what you have to do. I'm just so thankful. And, we kind of live like some people would maybe look down at us. I'm going to talk about a little bit of just a little teensy bit of drama that I've had with some of my new neighbors. It happens everywhere, I know. But some of the ladies have been talking about how I can't believe she's living in that house with no windows. And I wouldn't leave my parents' house and go live with him like that. And lots of, not lots, but some negativity. And I don't know. I don't understand where it's coming from because I feel blessed. I don't care that I don't have no windows. Um, we're good. We're really, really good. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make some friends and people will get to know me and they won't be so judgmental and give me a chance because I'm new here. And if anybody doesn't know, we live in a really rural community here in Guanajuato, Mexico. It's a small village town.
Village town.
I say that because it's like a small mountain village. That's what I call it. Because it is. We're in the mountains and it's like this little tiny village in the mountains. Could you take a guess at like how many people live here? Like 500?
500. Yeah.
A little bit less than that, maybe.
Yeah, like 500.
Yeah, 400 or 500 people at the most. So, it's just like anywhere, like in where my dad lives in Minnesota. It's very out in the country, at the dead end road, and everybody has their way of living and their opinions. And it is what it is. So that's where we live.
Yeah.
We are not in the suburbs or the city or anything like that. We are out far.
Out of the city.
And I'm so happy to be here. I am. So yeah. Who hot does it get inside? It doesn't get hot in here at all. It doesn't. In the house, it doesn't get hot. Outside today, we were like 80. Inside, it doesn't get hot. I've been wearing this all day in June in Guanajuato. It's a sweatshirt, if you can't see. It doesn't get hot in here at all. We don't need AC. We don't need anything like that. It's going to stay mild in our house. Should stay mild in our house all year round because of the CAD. There are some homes that don't. They get really hot, and there are some homes that stay cool, like ours, or warm, depending on the time. But yeah, how did you guys meet? Oh, that's a good question. No love with an empty stomach. El machete. Happiness is not based on material things. No, it's not. It is not. Rosmo looks tired today. You tired, Pa?
I look tired.
Yeah, he does look tired. He gets tired. He's been running around for like a year.
Running around like in a year.
For a whole year, you've been like running every day.
Yeah.
And he loves it. He really does. He loves staying busy. He's just always been that way. I mean, of course, he likes, his rest and his sleep and his good food. But it's just who he is. That's how he was in Minnesota. He always had 2 or 3 jobs. So how we met? We met through friends. Pa's coming. He has a big blanket with a whole bunch of toys, and so he's hanging out over there. He doesn't want to anymore. We met through friends. I happened to go with some of my friends and my cousin to one of their boyfriend's houses, and I was sitting on the couch hanging out, a group of young adults, and in walks Erasmo. And I looked at him, and it's so cheesy, but it's true. I saw like this aura glowing, just like gold, and I swear the Lord was telling me, like, look, Lacey, there's your husband, look. And I just couldn't stop looking at him, and I told him, I was like, I told my friends that I was with, I was like, he's so beautiful and so handsome. And so he came and sat by me, and that's Oh, hijo, do you want a nurse? Okay. Thank you for that question. That's a great one. Oh, okay. Okay. Sí, gracias. Oh, honey. And I was was 18 and Erasmo was 22. I always think 21 or 22, but yeah, I think we're missing comments. We'll put it down. En español.
¿Quién sí? I don't have my glasses. Mi
Mm.
esposo es de Rancho Viejo de Torres, Guanajuato. Oh, mucho gusto. Es por Torres Mochas, Guanajuato.
Is that a different city?
No, it's a town.
Ooh.
It's like a city, but I don't know if it's a ranch.
And happily ever
A
after,
rancho.
right? Am I right? Thank you. What did they say about it? I missed
They
it.
said that her husband is from Guanajuato, Torres,
Oh.
Guanajuato, but I think it's Torres Mochas.
You want to answer her in español?
Pues sí, no sé dónde sea rancho, casi no salimos para aquel rumbo de aquel lado, del lado de San Miguel, por allá, Celaya,
So in a different part of Guanajuato.
en different part of Guanajuato by León.
Sí, okay. Yeah. Someone said not to worry about our neighbors and just focus on our family. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, after that, my feelings were hurt. I'm gonna be honest. I was so excited to move in, so happy to be here, and then to find out that some of the ladies are saying stuff like that. Really, really hurt my feelings. We were invited to a party that I didn't want to go to because I just found that out. But that's fine. I'm an introvert anyway, so it's just me and the family here. So I just got back from church. Yay! Thanks for joining us. Yes. I miss Wednesday night church. I miss it. I'm sure Paloma's at church.
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah. We used to go to an Assembly of God church in Minnesota. So Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings were typical. Not so much here. There's a couple of churches that we've attended and we really, really enjoy. But there's no Wednesday service near us of our denomination. So we'll still be keeping an eye out for that. So yeah, if everybody give this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. It helps recommend it to others that might be interested. So we talked about having a little bit of difficulty with the neighbors. So I'm going to stay on that track real quick and talk about something that somebody had talked to me about on TikTok and complained. And they called me a colonizer. I'm over the children's ministry. Oh, I missed it. It'll pop back up in just a moment. So I was called there it is. I'm over the children's ministry and I think I get blessed more learning. Ah, beautiful, Erica. That's great. San Felipe is far from them. Almachete says is far away. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I used to serve in the children's ministry as well with the babies. I love that. I actually did quite a bit of that after we lost our baby. Went into the nursery and spent time with the other babies. So it's absolutely beautiful. I agree. Saludos de Georgia.
Georgia.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Sí. Yes. How do you say thanks for joining us?
Gracias por acompañarnos.
Gracias por
Sí.
acompañarnos.
Acompañarnos.
That's a big word. Thank you for joining us. You'll keep up on the español, see?
Sí.
So there was a really hot topic and something that was debated a little bit on my TikTok account. If anybody wants to go and take a look at it, I left it there. But someone was basically saying that we shouldn't be here in Mexico and because we're colonizers and that we should go back across the border where we came from and start your own Wednesday night church. Yes, Mama Becky, we've actually been
Muchas gracias.
really thinking about that. See, we have. It's been like heavy on our hearts since before we came, actually. So that might be a future video incoming. They're probably jealous. If people don't have anything nice to say, they need to keep quiet. Yeah, he definitely had a lot of hate. He's a Mexican that lives here in Mexico. Do you want to spend a little bit of time with him while I chat about this? Okay, thank you. He's a Mexican. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. That lives here in Mexico and was really upset about, I think he said white people in general or Europeans coming and taking over the world, taking everybody's land, and told us to go, back where we came from. And I just want to talk a little bit about that. I hear you. I understand. I know that the ancestors of all of us have done some things that shouldn't have been done. But I also feel like I shouldn't have to pay for them, and anybody else currently living shouldn't have to pay for them. And I'm sorry that a lot of things happen in history, babe. It's really loud. But it's really loud. It's okay. um, and here's another thing about that is I am European and I am from the United States. I am a US citizen. My ancestors moved to the United States and colonized there. Um, and my husband is also European. My husband is a large part Spanish and some native Mexican. So we both come from Europe. So, I mean, for us to both go back to Europe because our ancestors came from there is just kind of ridiculous, Remember that some people do not know Jesus, so they're critique and judge. You need to understand that who judges gets judged. Yes, Erica, I completely agree with that. But I really feel like it's something that should be talked about. That people's feelings should be heard and there should be a healthy discussion about it. Colonizer, it's not like you had a big choice anyway. Your husband is literally Mexican. Yes, he is. And that's how I responded too. I'm a US citizen. My husband is a Mexican citizen. So, of course, we're going to raise our family in either the United States or Mexico, right? And we chose Mexico to do that. So, I'm sorry that some people are really upset about that. But it is what it is. We deserve to be here. And my children are all Mexican nationals as well. I married a European. Oh, did you? I didn't know. I hope that you don't get discriminated against like we do or we have been, because it's really heavy on the heart. But the world's changing, and lots of people are moving, lots of laws are changing, countries are changing. There's lots of things going on, and my message to that person or to any of the other people, I'm sure you don't even want to hear it, but this is what I feel. I feel like we need to all get along, that this is one earth and we all need to be a part of it. And I'm sorry that you feel the way that you feel, but it's happening, and let's share and be kind to one another and support each other as neighbors, because the way things are going right now, if it keeps going in that direction, we're going to need each other. We are. And I talked to you about some of the drama that I've had with my neighbors currently, and I'm not carrying that with me. I'm not leaving that on my heart. We're going to need each other. I'm going to be there for them. And I hope that if my family needed something, that they would be there for me, because times are getting rough, and that's really what needs to be done here. So that's just my 2 cents on the whole colonizer thing. I don't feel like anybody should be having to pay for things that our ancestors have done 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago. Definitely not. And I'm sorry that some people feel that way. So that's just my 2 cents on that. We are Mexicans and we are in Mexico. Another thing that I wanted to quick chat about was, I say that we chose to be here. And a lot of people will say, well, you didn't really choose to be here. You were deported. Your husband was deported. And we did self-deport. Other families are deported. But let me tell you something. We all choose to be here if we stay here. We have a choice still. There's many of families that are deported that go back and live the life that we were living as a mixed status family. There's still choices in deportation. And I'm proud of the choice that we made to stay here in Mexico, because I really felt convicted by the Lord. I mean, right when Erasmo got picked up, I didn't even know whether he was going to be deported or get his 1 year stay or what was going to happen. But right away, it hit me in every part of my soul. It's time to go to Mexico. It's time. And it was just completely life-changing because I had never wanted to go to Mexico before. Never. Never, 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 never. I would have rather lived as a mixed status family forever than come to Mexico. And I had come to Mexico 2 other times on visits. I had come specifically to my husband's town. I know exactly what I was getting myself into. And I'm telling you, the Lord changes people. He does. And his plan is going to be played out no matter what we want or what we think we want. I don't know how many ancestors are. I don't know who my ancestors are. I'm sorry, El Machete. Yes, see, that's the thing with a lot of Mexicans here in Mexico is a lot of people that I have met have Spanish ancestry but don't want to talk about it and don't want to admit it because they're ashamed. And I don't find any shame in that. I really don't. I have a lot of love to spread. That's great, El Machete. Yes, we do. We need to spread love. We do, because our Lord calls us to. Our Lord definitely does love one another, right? I have a neighbor who has judged my family since we moved into my house 10 years ago. She never waves or talks to us, but it's okay because she has nothing to say about me, or me about her. Yeah, that's great. Sometimes we just, don't conversate at all. I agree with that. If we can't get along, then don't get along. Don't talk, I imagine that will happen here. It's happened other places that I've lived as well. So, but yeah, a lot of the Mexicans here are European. A lot of you have European blood from Spain, and it's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Like I said, it's something that our ancestors did a long, long, long time ago. Particularly my husband's family. They are definitely have ancestors from Spain, and it's not talked about it. And I brought it up one time, and I was quickly shot down that's not a possibility, and how dare I say something like that. So that's fine. Then we just won't talk about it because I send out love as much as I can. Saludos. LA, saludos. You are Mexican if you have a Mexican passport. Yes, El Machete. And all of us do. You spend too much time in something so puny. Sorry, El Machete, if you're talking about me. Erica, I was born in Mexico and my husband in Florida, and he counts himself as a true Mexican. He says marriage, he earned his Mexicanism. That's great. Well, there you go. I mean, I feel like I'm Mexican. I am a permanent resident, so had several children with a European. Oh, okay. Okay. Just going back and reading some of remember that some people, oh, yep, I read that one. Yeah. So, it's a discussion that I think should be had and not scared to be talked about, as long as we're not discussing it in anger, right? I do have neighbors. They are not close like they were in our rental, but they're a field away. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that other thing that I was talking about our choice. A lot of immigrant families, a lot of deported families do have a choice, even if there is deportation in the family. If you're an adult, you know that there's illegal immigration, and you can easily illegally immigrate back after you've been deported. So the families here in Mexico that have stayed after the deportations have chosen to be here. And I just want to make that clear. My family has chosen to be here. We did have other options. So people always wonder why I say that. Well, you didn't choose to be there. Yes, I did choose to be here. I did. My family is going to stay together, and we're going to be here in Mexico. Quick question. Are you guys spending a lot of money building your house? How much is a ton of rebar? Everything is so expensive. J41M3. That's a great question. So far we have spent $38,000 on building a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, half of a garage, septic tank, and a water cisterna. $38,000. Pa, how much is that in pesos?
$38,000.
Okay.
En pesos,
Ajá.
close to 800,000.
800,000 pesos?
Close to 8,000.
Depending on what the rate is right now. And the rebar, how much is it for a ton of rebar? They measure a little bit differently here in Mexico. Do they measure by ton? I don't think.
Yeah, by 1,000 kilograms.
1,000 kilograms is how many pesos?
Right now, the rebar, the one they usually is like over 200 pesos, over 220 or something like that.
What do you mean? 220 pesos for how much?
So the tank is like.
He always has to be exact in his measurements. It's never like about how much, but so he's always calculating in his head. He wants to be precise.
I think like 27,000 pesos right now.
27,000 pesos per ton. And 27,000 pesos is how many dollars? My mathematician.
Like 1,300
So a little over $1,300 for a ton of rebar here. A ton? That's a lot. $1,300. Okay. For a ton of rebar. That's a great question. Rebar has gone up significantly in the last year here. When we started building our house, it was a lot more affordable than it is right now. Materials have gone up by huge amounts.
We got it for, when we started in our house, 24,500 pesos.
Okay. So it has gone up. If anybody wants to give a thumbs up in the comment or a period or something, there was a few more comments that I wanted to read. Hola, Annalie.
Hola.
Wanna say hola? This is Annalie. She's snuggling with her sister and watching a movie, and it's almost bedtime. Are you enjoying your movie?
Mommy, I was wondering if I can have a ice cream first.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yes, you may. Hola. We're still on live.
Hola.
So if anybody has any other questions, I'd be happy to answer. That's Emma. About the house build or how things are going. I admire you guys for doing everything to keep the family together. Don't let anyone else tell you anything different. For those Mexicans who are discriminated against you guys, shame on them. Thank you so much, Ellie. Gracias. And Jose, sorry. I hope that answered your question. 800,000. Thank you, El Machete. Yes, you do have other options, but it's a lot less stressful to live in a place you do not have to worry. Yes, Mama Becky, of course. We are so much happier here. Erasmo can drive, he can work. So much less stress. So much. We are really, really at peace here. Modelo is 89 pesos an oxo. That's very important. I missed it because some of it was in Espanol. Machete, lo siento. Hola, Rita. Thanks for joining us. Do you have a deed for the property? Yes, El Machete, we do. That was very, very important. So the property is ours, the home is ours, it's all ours. And it'll always be. No one's going to take that away from us. $38,000. That's a lot. Can you get loans down there? Um, I am not aware of any possible way to get loans. If you do work for, let's say you're an engineer at a big factory or something, I have heard that you can get loans, but not for the average person, no. And it's really unrealistic because income is so questionable here, especially with everybody's small business or low paying wage. Paying a mortgage here is not very realistic for a lot of people. So I don't think that's why it's not an option, but that's a really, really good question. $38,000 is a lot. Our home is block and brick and concrete. It's 1,900 square feet. Our garage is a 2-car garage that's half built. To me, being here, I mean, it's kind of a little bit more than I expected to pay, but it definitely looks like $38,000 worth. Definitely. I could not get this for $38,000 in the United States, that's for sure. So, yeah, if everybody would give the video a thumbs up, I'd really, really appreciate it. And if anybody doesn't know, we are on TikTok, and we do share daily on TikTok. YouTube, it's been really hard to get videos up because we haven't had Wi-Fi for so long. We just, like I said, got our electricity today. But there'll be more videos coming. You would never be able to pay it. Right, El Machete? That's right. You just wouldn't. He's talking about getting a loan. It's just not feasible. The interest rates are not set. They increase every month. They are based on the dollar value. Oh, I didn't know that. El Machete, thank you. What are your reasons for not having windows in your house? Well, let's chat about that real quick, Lily. Thank you. So we had a woodworker do our windows and our doors. You can do your windows and doors in many different materials. They have aluminum, they have iron workers, they have woodworkers. And because we're going for a rustic look, we decided on wood doors and wood windows. So we hired a woodworker to do our doors and our windows. Woodworkers work on the money from their new customers to finish old jobs. So we don't have windows on Machete. I'll show you. There's one. It's boarded up. And the other one in the front of the house right there, it's boarded up as well. Our windows are not in, they're boarded up. Our woodworker finished our doors. Here's one of our doors. Beautiful solid wood door. And then we have another, that's our garage door. Our front door is solid wood as well. But the woodworker is basically waiting for another new job to get the deposit from that one to finish our windows. So it's just how they work here. We're not 100% satisfied. We didn't really know what we were getting into. He told us that our doors and our windows were going to be done in 2 months. It's been 2.5 months. And only our 2 doors have been completed. No, we did not give him all of our money. We gave him about 75% of it. So there's still an incentive to finish. So they should be coming. And it's fine. We're fine with them boarded up. They're going to be wood anyways. I mean, it'd be nice to open a window or look out, but I'm really, really happy with how things are right now. Yeah. So if anybody has any other questions, he's robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yes, Cheeseburger. He is. And that's very, very typical here in Guanajuato, Mexico. What is the name of the town you guys live in? So we don't feel comfortable sharing the name of our town for safety reasons, but we do live north of Querétaro City in Guanajuato. So if you know anything about a local map, you'll kind of get an idea of where that is. North of Querétaro City, but in Guanajuato. Thanks for the question. Cheeseburger, yeah. I love watching your videos on keeping them coming. Oh, Erasmo, te admiro un chino vato por lo que haces por tu familia. Right there. How come I read in Spanish and he just still doesn't
Te
understand what I
amo,
say?
te admiro un chingo, vato, por
Must be
lo
my
que
accent, right?
haces por tu familia. Muchas gracias.
LA.
La,
Uh-huh. What did he say?
he said he is admired like for what I do for
Oh.
my family.
He is amazing. Thank you so much,
Muchas gracias.
Fernando. God bless you as well. Thank you so much. Nope, cheese. It's called no credit. Do you have PayPal? We do not. We do have Venmo and Cash App, and both of them are Our Life in Guanajuato. But thank you for asking. I have PayPay. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, PayPal.
PayPal.
Machete. Machete
He
saying
has
that he's
PayPal.
PayPal. We our Venmo is Our Life in Guanajuato, and our Cash App is the money sign Our Life in Guanajuato as well. If anybody is interested, you know we are living really really good. So please don't look down at us. We're very proud of everything that we have, and we appreciate all of our support on YouTube. And we would really, really appreciate it if you would go to one of our videos and share it on your social media, because there's probably a lot of other people that would find entertainment in watching our videos, but don't even know we exist. So if you would really like to support our family, please find one of your favorite videos and share it. We would really, really appreciate it. And that goes super far. Super far. So thank you so much for all of our supporters. We feel very loved and very, very much supported. It's hard being on social media. Let me just quick say something here. Because we know that our life is being watched for other people's entertainment, right? And we love it. Don't get me wrong, we do. That's why we do it, and we love sharing. But we always have to keep that in mind, you know, that some people might be watching for not such good reasons. And then, of course, our loyal followers are watching for good reasons. And we are so, so grateful. Are we not, Pa?
Yes.
We're so, so grateful. And the channel has grown so much in the last couple of months. We're just so surprised. So thank you all. Thank you all so much for your support.
Muchas gracias por todo su apoyo a todos ustedes. Estamos muy agradecidos.
Yes, yes. We've also, you know, we were put in a situation where we brought our inflatable company down, and we wanted. You want some ice creams? It's all gone? Oh no. The girls ate it all? Oh no, mommy has to go buy more. Can you wait until I go to the store tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. But yeah, I realized I wasn't any more ice cream. But what was I talking about? I always lose my train of thought when something else comes. Jiminy Crickets. I lost it.
You were thinking about
Thanking everybody for their support.
Yeah.
Oh, and sharing the videos. I forgot where I was going with that. I'm so sorry. We have a lot of babies.
No, they're
Yes.
not excited.
Yeah. You want to say hola? Hola. Hola. Do you like your new house you have? Yeah. Yeah. Everybody is really getting comfortable here at the house. The only thing that everybody misses is Paloma. So Palomita, if you're watching this, your siblings miss you. Oh my goodness, I have to share. When Paloma left, we brought her to the airport and we got to say goodbye to her and everything. Well, when we got home, for the next 3 days.
Show me.
Show you? Show you what?
Show me.
Show you ice cream? Can Pa show you? For the next 3 days, Maya and Annalie were packing their bags and walking down the driveway saying that they were going to Minnesota to see Paloma. It was so sad, you guys. Like, I'm tearing up a little bit just talking about it. They just love their big sister. And we miss you, Boogie, if you're watching. But we know you're having an amazing time. But yes, we thank everybody for watching. In the future, oh yes, that's what I was saying about social media. Um, who we're known to be on social media is who we always have to be talking about, right? So some people are on social media because they're a large family. Some people are on social media because something tragic happened to them and they want to share their story. And we have a couple different stories. As many of you know, we lost a child at 4 months old to SIDS. Um, and there's lots of parents out there that have done that wanted to raise awareness, and so they get on social media. Yes. Okay, tomorrow. Okay. And deported families, that's another category that we fall in, where we want to raise awareness, so we get on social media and talk about it, so that you guys can see that deportation affects all of us involved, the children, the spouses, the whole entire unit, right? And so I've been struggling a little bit personally with what do we want to be known for on our social media accounts, and what do we want to always be talking about. And I'm not going to lie, deporting ourselves voluntarily hurt, and did cause some pain. And so when we talk about it and we bring it up on our videos, it's bringing back those painful memories, right? So it's not something that we always want to talk about, if that makes any sense. Even though I want to bring awareness and we want you to see, it hurts, right? Another thing that I feel like, we have our social media and I don't talk about SIDS and how we lost our daughter, and how I feel like maybe it's a little bit of a betrayal and how I should be spreading awareness about SIDS. But it's another topic where I can't talk about it all the time. It hurts when I bring it up. It hurts when I talk about it. And some families are really good at bringing out that awareness for those things. And for me, and I can't speak for Osmo, but for me, it's difficult and it hurts too much. So I would really like for this channel to share about our life in Guanajuato, our homesteading adventure with our no windows home and our new electricity. Can you see the light bulbs? Where are they? There's one. There's another one. There's another one. Look at all the light bulbs. Aren't they beautiful? And the garden and our adventures and our travels and our homeschooling. Those are the things that I would like to talk about the most, because the deportation, it does hurt a little bit, because we did have another life. We had a whole life before this, and we try and stay positive, and we are super positive. We are so happy. Don't get me wrong. But it brings pain. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and what it's like being in my shoes as a deported spouse, and being on social media and all of that good stuff. Thank you everybody for listening. Thank you. I really enjoyed this live, and I feel very, very much supported. So thank you very much for that. If anybody has any other questions, I'd be more than happy to answer. I love sharing, and I love the support that we receive. So let me take a drink of water real quick. And guess what else I found out what I'm snacking on? We went to Costco. Blueberries. They're so yummy. Berries are not very common where we are. Strawberries are, but not raspberries or blueberries, because they're colder climate fruit anyways. And they were a huge part of our life in Minnesota. So I went and picked some up, and I'm snacking on them. They were super expensive, but once a month I can treat myself to some blueberries or some raspberries. Cuidado. We just found a black widow. A black widow spider inside of Erasmio's playpen. And it's so weird because every day it's really dusty here, especially with the boarded up windows. So every day I clean out his playpen. I take out all the toys. I take the blanket out. There's a blanket in the bottom, and I shake it out and I clean it, and then I put everything back. And then he has his blanket on the floor. I sweep that and I shake it out and I clean that up every day. It's a thing because it gets really dusty here. Well, you wouldn't believe it. Was it this morning? Yes, it was this morning. He was laying on his blanket on the floor, all nice and clean from the night before. And I reach into his playpen to get a toy. A black widow scurried from one toy into another one, scared the bejeebies right out of me. I am an arachnophobic. I do not tolerate spiders. So that's like a big struggle with me here. Big struggle. But I've been learning to deal with my arachnophobia. But a black widow in his playpen, you guys, oh my goodness, that should not happen. That should not happen. And I heard that they can be dangerous to babies or to sick people. So we've been keeping an eye out. Erasmo killed it. No, we did not relocate it. We are not risking that around our family. As many of you know, Erasmo has diabetes, but it is being treated, and he's super healthy right now. So if anybody knows of any natural ways to deter black widow spiders, please share with me on YouTube, just on a comment. I read all the comments, or on TikTok, please, because we're having some troubles with that. We don't have any tarantulas, right?
No.
I haven't seen any. The kids said that they seen one out in the field one day, but we're not quite sure because it was gone when we went out there.
Sometimes centipede, like the centipede.
The centipede?
Centipede.
Yeah, we would get
And
those.
a couple lizards,
See,
the
he
gold
says,
ones.
yes, he says that the lizards are dangerous, some of them.
The gold ones, I don't know if anybody knows the Mexicans lizards that they call them scorpions.
Mhm.
Alguien por ahí, Machete, conoce los escorpiones, esos que son como
Mhm.
color oro, que hay veces que se infla, o los que están rayados de oro con negro.
And where I'm from, lizards aren't dangerous, so I don't know. He says that they are, but I don't think you've ever had been personally attacked by them, have you?
No, I mean,
I know. I'm saying maybe. So we're learning. Someone just sent me a message on Facebook. I seen it, and I will check it out after the live, and I will respond. So yes, if anybody wants to chat, message me on Facebook. Our life in Guanajuato, Mexico. Yeah, that was really creepy, finding the black widow in his playpen. I was really upset by that.
so the black widow is the one that has the little red knot.
Yeah, it's all black, and then it has a red hourglass shape on its belly or back, depending on. Yeah, it was really creepy. So if anybody has any other questions or want to chit chat, we would love to. We have a few more minutes before we're going to head out, and we're going to put all of our little angels to sleep. And there's me over there playing too.
Yeah, they're playing with. Yeah, he's
Okay.
coming with those.
He's definitely turned into a mama's boy. I mean, he loves Ba, but mom has the food, right?
Yeah.
All the babies at that age, they're stuck to me because they want to eat all the time. For any nursing moms that are watching, I am still tandem nursing Maya and Erasmio. So that's been going okay. I have got Maya to only nurse in the mornings when she wakes up and at night before she goes to bed. So that's been going really well. I hear questions about tandem nursing, because nursing has become really difficult in this world nowadays, and we all need support. So I'm here if anybody has any questions about that as well. They're having a blast over there. I would show you, but they have their jammies on. Maya has some cute music. Otherwise, I'd stand over there real quick. But yeah, that's it. It's a beautiful night here. We had a fire outside last night to celebrate moving into the house. We have not had a house party. We will be. And Erasmo's going to be making some carnitas for us.
En carnitas, ya.
Yep. But we didn't realize, like, it's a lot of work. I mean, we've moved. We're professionals at moving. But it was a lot of work to move in here. So we're just taking it easy and unpacking for a while before we celebrate. We've celebrated ourselves, but I haven't invited anybody over to celebrate yet.
Nobody.
But we will. We have friends that we are going to invite over too. So if any of you are watching, don't worry, you didn't miss it. You weren't not invited. It's coming. It's a beautiful night. The door is open right there. Maybe I'll show you guys. I don't know what you can see, but look at that. There's mountains over there, trees, and our neighbor's house.
Yeah.
And actually, that neighbor right there, I hope they're not watching. They're probably going to think that we're weird or something.
Yeah.
But those neighbors are amazing, you guys. I never thought I would make such good friends so soon. They are so similar to our family, and we get along so good. I feel so blessed. So, zoom in on their house. No. No, but we're blessed for sure. Yeah. Well, we haven't seen any comments coming in a little bit. Maybe everybody fell asleep.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We turn on the TV at night and we're like, okay, we're going to watch something. 10 minutes later, we're sleeping. This is how it is. It's late. Late for us because we're old.
Well,
Yeah. But that's all I plan to talk about for this video. I'm sorry that we haven't been posting many videos this last week. That's what's been going on. And Paloma took my phone that has my editing app for my videos. So I have to redo all that on this phone. But there'll be more videos coming. So thanks, everybody. Should we say goodbye? Say buenas noches to everybody. Adiós.
buenas noches, adiós.
Sí.
Gracias por acompañarnos.
Sí, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias.
That's how you say gracias very big.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you very, very, very much.
Muchísimas gracias. Did I say that? Muchísimas gracias. I'm learning Espanol. What? So, thank you all for joining us.
Gracias.
See? Oh, and if you would really, really love to support our family, please share a video. We'd really appreciate it. Have a blessed night, you guys. Adios.
Adiós.